Hi everyone, this video is all about the mechanics of breathing. The learning objective is I will learn how my ribs and diaphragm work together to help me breathe. The first part of this topic is understanding the structure of the respiratory system and the pathway that air follows as it travels from the outside down towards your lungs. When you breathe in, you will either breathe in the air through your nasal passage, which is your nose, or your oral cavity, which is your mouth. The air will move towards the back of your throat, which is where you'll find your pharynx, and then down into your larynx, which is what we call our voice box. From there, it travels down your windpipe, which you'll see on here is referred to as the trachea, then into the bronchi, bronchioles, and then into the lungs, where you'll find the alveoli, which are the air sacs that hold on to the oxygen and where respiration takes place. The other important parts of the respiratory system are the ribs and the diaphragm. Now, the ribs help to protect the internal organs that are on the inside, whereas your diaphragm is a muscular sheet that will either move up or down depending on whether you're breathing in or out. In between each rib are muscles known as the intercostal muscles, and they overlap each other. The ones on the lower side, on the inside, are called your internal intercostal muscles, whereas the ones on the upper side above that are known as your external intercostal muscles. This diagram shows you the role that the diaphragm and the ribs play when you're breathing in, known as inhalation, and when you're breathing out, known as exhalation. And we'll look at them one at a time. When you're breathing in, your diaphragm will contract and move downwards into a more flat shape. At the same time, your ribs will move up and out. If you place your hands on your ribs now and take a big deep breath in, you'll feel your ribs moving up and out. Now the effect that this has is that it will create an area of lower pressure inside your rib cage. Air will always travel towards an area of lower pressure, so when that takes place, air will rush into your lungs and fill up with oxygen. The opposite happens when you're breathing out, known as exhalation. Your diaphragm will relax, your rib cage will come down, and this is creating an area of higher pressure. Air will always travel to an area of lower pressure, so the air travels out of your respiratory system and out into the open space. The role of the intercostal muscles is crucial in this. During inhalation, as your ribs come up, it's the external intercostal muscles, the ones on the outside, that will be pulling your rib cage up. During exhalation, when you're breathing out, it's the internal intercostal muscles that will help pull your ribs down. Just to summarize, during inhalation, it's ribs up, diaphragm down. During exhalation, it's ribs down, diaphragm up. This slide just shows you a selection of questions that you need to be able to answer. Which direction do my ribcage and diaphragm move during inspiration? Which direction do my ribcage and diaphragm move during expiration? Which muscles support the movement of my ribcage during inspiration? Which muscles support the movement of my ribcage during expiration? True or false, air will always travel to the area of lowest pressure. Hope you found this useful. Take care and good luck.